G'day everybody, welcome back to the workshop TF Custom Shaving Brushes. How are we all tonight? There's one of my cameras decided to start playing up tonight. It keeps cutting off every few minutes, so I'll have to keep turning it on. Hopefully it sorts itself out. I don't know why it's cutting out like that, it hasn't done that before. But anyway, let's go on with the stream. How's your day been, guys? Just let me get myself organised here, fellas, and then I'll be right with yous, and then we can get started, I think. Good stuff, good stuff. Hopefully that parcel will arrive at your place in the next day or so. All going well. All things being well with Ozpost. Although I never have any dramas with sending stuff via Australia Post using Express. It always gets there within sort of 2 or 3 days normally. I used Express Post satchels for my pen business when I was running that, and I used to send quite a lot of orders out daily, and everything went Express Australia Post, and I never really had any issues at all for that was nearly 6-7 years. So yeah, I've just sort of stuck with the Express. I did have issues in the very beginning when I was sending stuff regular post, so I stopped the regular satchels and just wholly stuck with Express, and it seemed to work, so it's all good. Hey Ryan, how you doing, buddy? You been doing any more exams? Anyway, I think what we'll do, mate, is we might just get started, even although there's only 2 or 3 of us in the chat. I dare say we'll get a few guys dropping in later on, so we'll see how things go. Volume level's all good tonight, guys. Music's fine. My voice is okay. Yeah, well, once I have a look at it, I'll get a better idea, but I've got a funny feeling that it might be something to do with stabilising the timber. So I'm going to look at that anyway. I've got a couple of pieces on trial now in my stabilisation chamber, so they're sitting in the stabilising resin, and I had them under vacuum for several hours yesterday, and then I've released the vacuum and I've left them soaking in the resin, submersed, so that no air can get back into them, and I will actually put them back under vacuum again, and I'll do that 2 or 3 times. So they were basically baked in the oven to make sure there was no moisture content in the barrel. Then they were, whilst they were hot, they went into the resin, and like I said, I had them under vacuum for several hours yesterday, so they were bubbling away, so it meant that the air was coming out, and then it sort of slowly reduced to virtually nothing. So then I've left them soaked with I've got an anti-float plate inside the pressure pot that stops the timber coming back up above the resin and drawing in air. So that keeps them, so they've been soaking all day today. And like I said, I will go through that process 2 or 3 times, and I'm going to use one of them, and I'll do the same process as what I've done previously with the hybrid, and then we'll see if there's any differences in that one as to how that one performs or how it handles. So it's going to be a little bit of a trial and error thing. Like I said, I've done hybrid blanks before and never had any issues, but it's the first time I've actually done the chameleon with the acrylic. So I'm just wondering, maybe there's an issue there, maybe not getting the bond or whatever. But anyway, look, I'm going to play with it, and it might take a few goes to get it right. So as long as you're willing to work with me, mate, I'm sure we'll get it, and we'll get it one way or another for you. Okay. Good, excellent. So the sound's all good. Next exam Wednesday morning. Okay. I'm sure you'll be all good, mate. You've been doing well to now, so I can't see anything changing. Anyway, let's get on with the stream, right? So what I've got tonight is I've got the blue tinted one that I've done, the transparent blue tint, and I also put some dark blue sort of smoky swirls in this one all the way down the handle. So I'm going to turn this one tonight, and I've actually got another rhodium knot that I'm going to put in this one. So it's a little 24mm rhodium, this one, and I'm going to put that one into this handle. It should look okay in that, and it's not too big a knot, but I mean these knots are so dense, it's, you know, it'll be nice in there. And I want this to be just a nice slender handle. I'm going to do a similar shape to the shape that I normally do, the one that I like with the nice feel in it, similar to your one, Razor, that we just done. So I'm going to do it similar shape to that. I might try and make the top a little bit more rounded, and then I'm going to really hollow it. I want this one to be nice and slim, and with that little 24mm rhodium set in the top, it should turn up a treat. So I'm going to get cracking, and we might get some other people dropping in the stream, so feel free to say goodbye and have a chat with them, and I'm just going to get started here. So it's a little bit uneven on the top here, so I'm just going to try and, as usual, press that up nice and gently until we get it sorted. I might just turn my volume down a little bit because it's, I notice it's a little bit loud with the machine going. That's making a little bit of a knocking noise, so that tells me that it's not quite flat yet. We're getting closer though. Busy day today. I finished off the last of the D&C limited edition brushes today, so all the engraving was done and all the colour fill was done, so I've had a busy day. And then I had a quite quick bite of dinner before I come out here. I'm just going to have a look at that and see how that's looking. Not too bad. Just try and see if I can get it a little bit tidier. That'll do us. Now I might put you to a better view, so that you can see what's going on, yeah? to there for a start. Now you should be able to see that smoky swirl happening in that blank from that shot. I don't have nothing white to sit behind it. It might show it better. Let me just see if one of these behind it. Oh, there you go. So you can see that smoky swirl in there. And if I take it to the other shot, we might see might see a little bit in there as well. If I just slowly turn that, you'll see the smoky blue swirl in there, and a very light blue tint in the clear as well. So that's what I'm working on tonight. That gives you a better idea of what we're seeing there now, and I'm hoping that those swirls will, you know, show all the way down in the handle. That we once we turn the shape, there's still spirals in there. But anyway, we'll get cracking. Okay, so what I need to do now is that's a 24mm knot, and just let me quickly check. Bear with me a tick, fellas. Looking for a message that Sunshine sent me some time ago. Generally 24 works at about 49 to 50. So if I go I'm only going to be going in about 10, 11 mil with this one. We'll see how that looks, and I'll get a better check on it once I actually do it. You can sit it in the blank. So slow the lathe down. Set that on 0, bring that in. G'day Grey Dog, how are you buddy? Good to see you back. put these back to a 1. Oh, it's a daisy. Only another mil or so, not very deep at all. So set that back on 0. Get that right with the end. Set it a little bit more because it is a fan, not so I tend to be a little bit less rigid than the holes. That's as far as I'm going to go on that. I think that should be just nice. Aye, aye, aye. So how are we all going there, lads? All right? Right, let's put a few dimensions on here. Let's tap out this jack, Jacob's jack. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to stabilise that once we get started. I'm going to bring in the tool rest and just put a couple of marks on here. Sizes my important parts, so I'm going to go a little bit with it there, and I'm going to make that. There, I think. And then what I might do, just as a guide, I might check my golden ratio calipers again. not quite to the golden ratio calipers, but I might go just a little bit more than what I envisage going with the top section of the handle. I'll go closer to the golden ratio. And then we'll have a look at that. So, let me just mark that all the way around now. So I'm going to extend that one down a tad. To there. And I'm going to take that one to there. And then I want to have a look at that with the knot in there. If I make that nice and slim and slender, I think we should be all good. Although it does look a little bit long. What I'll do is I'll shape the top and then I'll come back to, excuse me, I have a mouthful of coffee. I'll shape the top section and then I'll have another look at it with the knot in once the top section's shaped before I actually start to set my length for the handle. So we'll set that there, we'll bring in the tailstock for a little bit of support. Walk her off. Speed the lathe up a bit. What I'm going to do is go in with the parting tool there for a little bit, just to give me a little bit of depth in there. Then I'm going to shape it. Like I said, I want to have this top section a little bit more round this time on this one. Just for something a little different. Fifty subscribers, we hit the 50, have we? Might go to camera 3, give these a different view. Smoothing that now. I just want to try and tidy that point up right in there. Feeling not too bad. Get the rest of that. Okay, I think that'll do me for that part. I want to have a look at that with a knot in there now. And I'm fairly happy with that. You see that there? Maybe from that camera as well, you might get a better shot of that with a knot in. Not really. I think you can see what's happening there anyway. If I go back to 3, that's the head down shot, so you can see what I'm doing there. Now I've just got to work out what I think my length's going to be, and I think that's probably that initial mark I've got in there. I think it's probably going to be just a little bit too long. So we've got that set at about 48. Yeah, about 48. And I've got that set at about 25. So I'm thinking maybe about maybe there, 63. So that was my initial mark was here for my length, but I think it's actually going to look better there. So let me put that mark on, take the knot out. Yeah, it's a little bit somewhere between them, I think, so we'll work with that. So now I'll go to the carbide. lift the rest up a little bit for now. And I'll just play with the length, I think, as I start to shape it. Okay, we'll give this a bit of a clear out. So I can see what I'm doing. Just take a little bit off that rim as well, just to tidy that up. Wrong tool. There, little touch. So we'll go with that now. A little bit more shape into it. Yeah, it depends. I mean, sometimes I have the lathe going flat out. I mean, this little lathe here will reach the same speeds as my big lathes, which is sitting off to the right hand side of me there. This will go up to about 3,000 RPM, but you know, I'm normally turning somewhere around about half of that when I'm actually turning, but then I slow it right down for sanding and stuff. At the moment, I'm sitting on about 1250. And now normally I'd probably be sitting, that's just about the 1500 mark. That's normally where I would sit most of the time. Obviously, if you're turning something that's bigger in size, then you need to watch your speed there. You need to slow the lathe down because the bigger diameters are spinning faster. that answers your question. So all I'm doing here is I'm just working my shape to get it to where I want it. I don't want the handle to be too big and chunky because it's only a 24mm knot. So I want to sort of slim it down a bit. But at the same token, I want to make sure that I keep all my proportions looking nice, including with the knot. So that's why I'll stop the lathe in a little while again, and I'll actually sit the knot in it again and just try and work out my length that's pleasing to the eye. So I'm starting to get there with that top section of the lower part of the handle. Fairly happy with that top section, although we'll have another look at that in a tick. We might see if it needs to be thinned out a bit. But I'm reasonably happy with that. Get rid of some of this guy. And I'll pull this out the way again. We'll have another look, eh? Now you're not directly over the top. The camera's probably slightly to the left of the top, and it's a bit further back from the being directly down on top of the handle, but it still lets you see roughly what the shape is that we're looking at. I'm actually reasonably comfortable with that sort of shaping happening there, and I do think that I'm probably going to pull it back to that second mark I put on for the length. I reckon I'll probably bring it back to that length there, not this one here. I reckon taking it to that one just makes the handle look too long for the size of the knot. So I'm going to pull it back to there, and that's only, you know, that's only like 4mm or something there. Yeah, 4 to 5mm between the two marks. But that 4 to 5mm can either make it or break it, you know, as far as looks concerned. Just let me have another bit of my coffee. Grey Dog, I've been turning a fair few years now. I did give it a crack, oh, I'd be telling a lie if I said how long ago, but it was a long time ago. I did give turning a crack many years ago, and I bought a really little cheap lathe just to give it a try, and I really didn't take to it. I didn't really quite enjoy it, so I got rid of that eventually, and I never turned again for years. And then all of a sudden I decided I wanted to give it another crack. That was probably about 9 years ago now, 8-9 years ago. I decided I wanted to give it another try, and I've sort of stuck with it, and I quite enjoy it now. So yeah. Okay, got a little. sometimes you get a little bit of dust in the on-off button, and you just need to blow the dust out so that it will allow you to turn it on and off again. So John, how are you, buddy? Yes, it is. It's one of your smaller ones. It's a 24mm. So I'll sit it in and just let you have a look. There we go. So it's a 24mm going in that one. It's only a baby one. Not like the normal 27 and 28 and 30 mils. This is only a baby, but I'm getting the handle. I'm trying to get the handle to the right size and thickness for the knot, so that the handle doesn't overpower the knot as far as looks are concerned. But yeah, it's shaping up quite nicely there. So I'm just thinning it down a little bit now. I'm just taking really light cuts through here. I don't want to go in too hard, because at the same time I'm trying to get a nice clean cut. So that I've got less sanding work to do. Although I say that and I get it there, but I still end up having to go through the sanding process anyway. Okay, now I'm going to have another look at it with the knot sitting in the handle, and then I'm going to just determine my length, and then I'm going to put a pattern mark in there where I think the length needs to be. Keep everything looking nice. Yeah, I'm going to go just this side of that second mark that we put on, just to keep that looking reasonably good. So that was the first mark I put on. That's going to make the handle too long. The second mark I put on, I'm still not quite comfortable with that, so I'm going to go in just a little bit further, and that'll give me a nice length and still let me get a little bit of a round on the bottom. So I'm going to put a pattern mark in there now. So we'll bring in the tool rest, we'll take the knot out, lock that in, bit of security in the tailstock being up against the blank. Drop the tool rest right down low now for the pattern tool. And I'll probably bring that in just a tad as well, so that we're just clear of the chuck. Hey, another cut above. Chris, how you doing, buddy? We've got Chris in the house, we've got Sarjan in the house, we've got Razor there. He's there every night I stream. Razor's there, he's the first one in. Every night. Yeah, it should be a nice little brush, this one, Chris. It's got the little 24mm rhodium going in it, and it's a transparent blue tinted handle with some deeper blue spirals inside the casting. So we're probably not going to see that properly until it's actually sanded and got a little bit of a shine back on it. It should be a nice little handle. Pull that tool rest out a bit more. Just get the shavings out. Take a bee off of that there just to give me some clearance to get into that cut. That's better. So we'll give that a clean out, get rid of some of that. So let me see, what's going on in the chat, lads? Chris is in there, he'll be stirring everybody up. Good, we've got a bit of chat happening. Sarjan's there to answer any rhodium questions. Catman fans in again, welcome back, buddy. Okay. So let's have a look at that, lads, and see what we think, eh? How's that looking? Got a little bit of chatter here, so I'm going to probably go back in and just try and clean that a little bit. Everywhere else it's not too bad. We'll pick up everything else with a bit of sanding. I'm quite liking that shape. I think that looks quite nice. Yeah, okay. Let's do a little bit of sanding, eh? slow that down a bit too, I think. A bit fast. I'm going to be doing a lot more of the tinted brushes and colours. I've got a whole series of different, a wide range of different colours to do tints, so I will be doing more. But I don't want to get you in any more trouble with your missus, Razor. You'll be in trouble if you keep buying brushes, mate. Aren't we all? Piece of sandpaper. Don't get too chilled out to my music, mate. I thought you would have used all the tracks that are on that you can access in YouTube by now, mate. Sergeant, just to see you talking about the group buy ones there. The group buy will be in the post to you tomorrow. All the engraving and the colour fill was done today. So if I get them away tomorrow, you should hopefully have them before the end of the week, mate. So yeah. Oh, keep my knuckles away from there. And here I am, I've only just clicked over 50 subscribers. How many thousands do you have, Chris? Yeah, you always get the haters, I believe, in YouTube, mate. I'm already aware of that. that was like me with Instagram, Chris. I had never used Instagram. Knew nothing about it. I had to ask Serjan. He was the one that told me how to be able to put up posts, and I'm still not 100% comfortable with it, but I try. I know how to get my pictures up, my photos, that's all. How you chat to people and how you do things is beyond me. I've got no idea. So I just put pictures up. I think I've had one or two of those thumbs down, mate. So you wouldn't be the first. Do you know how to do that though, Chris? Let's just get on with the show, right? I thought you were my moderator, Razor. Or are you talking to Chris? Alright, let's see how we go with that. We'll stop and have a lookie. Oh yeah, we've got some nice blue swirling happening in there. Yep, we've got it happening. So let's get on to the wet pads, eh? Okay, just going to slow that down even more. Yeah, get the kids doing it, mate, that's the plan, eh? Free you up to make more videos. that music going? Is the music still playing? Yeah. Cool. Hey, ay, ay, ay. Shaping up quite nicely. What do you reckon, guys? Do you reckon I should put the antique silver maker's coin in the bottom of this one? Or should I leave that bottom of the handle transparent? What do you reckon? Yeah, I mean it's transparent tint blue with some darker blue spirals in it. You can't really see the bottom first, mate, because it's got to stay in the chuck. So I think the antique silver one, because the antique silver is not shiny silver, it's got the black in it as well. I think it will probably look okay set in the bottom. but I also think that the handle might look pretty good just left with a hollow bottom and just transparent. Magnetic. I'd need to check for you, mate. Just trying to think if I've got anything magnetic. Oh yeah, I do have. Just give me. Wait until I get to the coins, mate, and just remember me, and I'll check it. I think there might be, but I'll have to check for you, buddy. I've got a magnet here, so I can try a coin on it and see if it takes. Not too far away, although I will take my time and check it and make sure it's right. Now I'll get rid of that for a tick, and I'll grab another paper towel. bit more abrasive paste in there, just to get that a little bit clearer. And I went down and got some more of my magic polish yesterday as well. I should be doing this after a buffet, I suppose, but I just want to have a look and see how this comes up. So turn the lathe down nice and slow. Okay, so just to give you a look, there's where we're at so far. Go back to that shot and let you see it from side on. I think you can probably see that okay. Let me just pull something white in front of that. That'll let you see it. For some reason my camera keeps wanting to change back. Let's go to camera 3. That's the overhead one. Camera 2 is that one. Yeah, it looks quite nice. It's the shapes actually come up really nice with it, so I'm pleased with that. Okay, so I think I'll take it off at that. Now I'm wondering if my jaws will actually fit into that. If not, I may have to put it back in the chuck, part it off and use a different method. Oh no, it should go on, so that should be okay. So sit that there, grab this one. No mate, this one's stocky, so it's available. It'll go on my website. It'll go on my website later on. This is going to be buffed and polished yet, but you can see, if I can get the light into it, you can see all the smoky spiral in it. And I'm a little bit reluctant to put the coin in it. I think I might just polish and shine up the bottom of this one, put a little hollow in it, and I might leave that one without a maker's mark, I think, to be honest. I think it'll look better. And then with a little knot in it, there she be. So it's taking shape quite nicely. There we go. Anyway, we'll crack on. But I will check that. I will check the coins for you, Chris. In fact, I'll do it now, mate, and I'll. Let me get this in place. Okay. Right, let me get a coin out. And I'll check it on a magnet. I've got a magnet over here. Yeah, Chris, I can confirm they do attach to the magnet, mate. and that's the coins. So that's the antique brass, and it's just flat on the back and the inside. The TF custom shaving brushes there, and then this one's the antique silver. So it's not a silver that sort of shines and is in your face, it's an antique, so it's darkened. But yeah, they look quite good. But yeah, magnet it'll attach no problem to the magnet, mate. So there you go. So it's whether I put one of them in the bottom of this, but I'm thinking that I might just leave it clear. Right, what do you reckon, guys? What's the general consensus? Leave it clear or put a coin in the bottom? I'll continue on, start parting it off anyway, and then we'll see what the consensus is. Throw it around, guys, and let's see what we think. Speed. So just over 1500 RPMs now. And we'll need to use the air hose to blow these out. Okay. I really think this one's going to look better. Let's see what everybody's saying. Clay for a razor. Chris prefers the coin. Yeah, I can understand what you're saying, Chris. Let me clean it up and I'll have another look at it and see what I think. If I can get a coin in there and get it not to spoil the, if I think it's going to spoil the look of the handle, I'll leave it out, I think. But if I can get it in there and it's going to look okay, which I should be able to because it's not a deep recess, it's only a 3mm recess, so I should be able to clean it up inside and get it looking reasonably clear and blue. And then once I put the epoxy in there, the epoxy should clear it up anyway and not leave it white. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go into the bottom and just gently put a little bit of a hollow in there out to the edge, and then I'll cut a hole in there for the coin. Let's put the coin in it. We'll put the antique silver in there, I reckon. The only thing I probably need to do is I need to get try and see if I can get a flat bottom bit, because the Forstner bit puts a point inside which goes up into the handle. So I'm going to have to see if I can get myself a bit that's going to cut with a flat bottom in it, without any point going in further into the blank. Okay, I think that'll do that. Okay. All right. I just want to have a look and see if I've got enough taper in that now. Yep, that's fine. And I'll go back in with this bit. Set that on 0. Slow the lathe right down. That's going to be fine. So I'm going to set that on 0 there again. Bring that in. Lock it off. We've got this. We've got this. Stick that back up there. I'm just going to go through my little sanding process on the bottom, the last of the bottom here. I just want to round that little edge over. The coin's going to look alright actually. The right bags. Thanks for dropping in, Catman. Yeah, Grey Dog, I probably could have went in with a parting tool as well. I guess the only thing we got in with a parting tool is you've just got to make sure that you get every cut to the right depth. But that's achievable as well. But this is coming up okay, so I'm quite happy with it. And as long as I put enough epoxy in the bottom as well, what will happen is the epoxy will actually turn the inner clear anyway. But yeah, you could go in with a parting tool or a bidan, slightly bigger, and go in with a bidan and take a little bit out. The only thing that I guess I need to be careful of, and you obviously know you obviously do a bit of turning yourself, Grey Dog, but the only thing I need to be careful of is I've got this chuck and expansion mode in the socket for the knot. So you've just got to be fairly careful that it doesn't dislodge it from the chuck. But going in with a parting tool or bidan shouldn't be too bad because you're actually pushing the blank against the chuck, so I guess that should be alright. Yeah, she's nearly there now, just a little bit of final touch up. And then a little bit of my special sanding abrasive in the bottom just to clear it up a little bit more. And then I think we'll be ready to buff it up. Put a last coat of polish on it. Set the knot, set the coin. Okay, I'm just going to drop a little bit of my polish in there, just in the bottom. Slowly lay it down. Just want that polish in. Okay, that's that done. So I'm fairly happy with that. I'm going to just take that over and buff it now. So I'll release that from the chip now. And I'll take you to camera 2. And there she be. Now, I'll take that chuck off. Oh no, I'll leave it there because I'm going to actually put a final polish on that once I've given it a buff. Guys, I do need to go off screen for just a couple of minutes just to buff this, because I'm going to buff this on the new buffer, and I don't have a camera over there to catch that. Unless this will shoot over the top, which I'm not sure that it will. No, it's not going to shoot over the top, but it'll keep me in shot, I guess, so that you can keep an eye on me. I'm over the back behind the monitor there, so I'll put that back onto camera 3. It's probably a little bit dark with the lights, but I shouldn't be too long, guys. Just give me 2 seconds. The music will keep you entertained for now. I'll turn the music up a little bit, just to drown out the noise of the grinder, I guess. It does get a bit noisy. this back on the chuck and do a little bit more polish, and then we're all done. Oh, obviously set the coin in and set the knot in, but I'm reasonably happy with that. So I'm just going to put a little bit of this on. Just give that a little bit of a helping hand in. So we'll turn this camera around again. Keep that away from the chuck. And then I'm just going to put a little bit of my magic polish on. I'm going to put that. There it is. Oh, too much. Not to worry. So nice and slow, and just let the polish do the work. Turn her up a little bit now and just let that polish really work in. There you have it, guys. Right, let's take that out of there. I'll get my glue board and we'll sit that there. Set the coin first. I'm going to put the antique silver in this one. Okay, a little bit of epoxy. Sorry guys. Thanks, Chris. And I'll go to that shot and you'll get a better view of what I'm doing anyway, rather than just seeing the top down. And I'll need my methylated spirits. I'll need a clean paper towel. When we make a mess. Loosen on that. So this is a 5 minutes, so it'll set fairly quickly. Okay, so in goes the coin. I'm just going to spread that around and make sure that we've got glue all over. We probably will get some oozing out. That's why I've got the methylated spirits there, just to capture that when it happens. And the coin is there. Some coming out, so we'll quickly take that off before I get it everywhere. What actually happens is you've got to get that spot on, because the coin fits in there real snug, and because you've got glue in there, you get a sort of cavitation happening where there's air trapped underneath and the coin wants to push back out again. So you've got to work it enough to get the coin seated in the base of the handle, but at the same time you don't want glue coming out everywhere. So it's just a case of getting the right amount of glue in. Put too much in, then what will happen is you won't actually get the coin to seat. It'll just trap air in the epoxy and it'll want to keep pushing it out. So yeah, it's just a case of getting it just right. Normally seat the, I would normally use this glue and glue in the knot as well, but there is a little bit of seepage coming out around the coin, so I'm just going to focus on getting the coin set. I think it's pretty much set now actually. Let me just check. Yeah, she's pretty much seated now. So I'm going to put this in here now, and we'll see. I like to just do the same thing, spread the epoxy around nice and evenly around the base. A bit round the side. And then I'm actually going to just sit the knot in there. I've already sanded this one up on the base, and I'll just spread some in there as well. And last around the edge. Just working that in. And I'm fairly happy with that. So let me just clean up here. get rid of all my rubbish. And thanks for that question of the magnet as well, Chris. I sort of understood exactly where you were coming from when you asked the question. But now I know that yes, they are magnetic, so if anybody asks me in the future, I know now. Yes, they are. So, we're nearly there, guys. We're all but done. I'm just going to get another clean paper towel, a little bit more mess, and just make sure that we haven't missed anything. And then we'll have the reveal, eh? See what she looks like. Actually, I'm pretty happy with that. It adds a nice effect to the bottom of the brush, to be honest. I was a little bit sus in the beginning, but the more I look at it now, the more I'm liking it. Should have my microfiber cloth out here as well. There she be, guys. I'll bring her close up to the cameras in a tick. Right, let me just bring this in a bit closer for a reveal, eh? Make sure it's all nice and clean. I haven't missed anything. There's a little bit there. Make sure we get that out. Sitting nicely in there though. No. And the 5-minute epoxy would be almost off now too. Not quite, but almost. And the knot's actually setting in now as well, because I'm actually moving the bristles, and it's the knot's not moving, so she's pretty much getting set in there now. I'll probably need to give her another wipe now after all that with my polish, just to, it's got all my grubby fingerprints all over it again now. Anyway, let me get to the right camera first. Oh, we'll go that one first, if you can see it in there. So you can see the even where the knot's set, it's actually cleared up just nicely. You get that little bit of blue tint, but then we've got the dark smoky spirals spiraling around where the knot's set as well, which gives it quite a nice look. And the deeper blue, as you can see, there's plenty spiral in there inside it, as well as the blue tint, so it's quite a nice effect. And then if I turn it over, and there's the maker's mark coin in the bottom, custom TF shaving brushes. There you go, guys. Set nicely, recessed in so the handle sits nice and flat. And you can see the spirals in that lower section of the handle there. It's quite nice. There you have it, lads. So what do we reckon? Is she a winner? All right. there you go guys, there's another brush from TF Custom Shaving Brushes Workshop. Another live stream on YouTube. Thanks to you guys for dropping in and keeping the chat going tonight. That was good, and hopefully it'll just continue to grow, and hopefully I get more and more views. Hopefully I get more and more subscribers, and like I said, I plan to turn a few different things other than brushes, but I'll keep the brushes going at the moment because I've got a few that I want to do, and I've got a few trials. Oh, by the way, I've taken the top section that I cast for the razor blade brush. So let me go to camera 3, this one. So that's the one that's got the razor blades in it. So you can see the two blades in there. One goes through the other. In that shot there, you can just see the razor blades. Obviously the blank's been machined, and I've faced off the two ends. That's going to be the bottom of the handle. Obviously the razor blades are inside, and once this is all turned and polished, you'll see the razor blades inside. And then this was the one that I made in a stream. This is a clear, and it's got a lot of red spiraling through it. So this one's yet to be machined, but that'll get machined. Don't worry about the green on the bottom, that'll be coming off. This will get machine faced. Obviously the top will be machine faced, and then these two will get bonded together, and that's going to be the razor blade handle when it's done. So it should look okay, I think, once it's done. But we'll see. I mean, it's an experimental thing. I won't be doing a lot of these. I mean, this is a one-off, but I might do a couple of others, but they're going to be one-offs. They're not going to be. It's not something that I'm going to repeat and do a lot of. Like the Blood Oath ones from the States. This is just something that I wanted to try for my peace of mind, and it looks like so far it's shaping up to be quite nice the way I wanted it, really. So we'll see how we go with it. So that'll probably be the next one. I'll do a little bit of machining to that through the day when I get some time. I'll do a little bit of machining to that, get it ready, and then I might shoot that one. I think my next stream now is, let me think, probably be Thursday night. It's actually in my channel anyway. You'll see it will come up as a live scheduled to play. So keep your eye on that. I'm pretty sure it's Thursday night at 7 o'clock. So like I said, I'll get the blank ready so that basically we can put it in the lathe and we can start turning it like we've done tonight. So yeah, so it should be interesting. I don't know what shape I'm going to do on that one yet. I just have to be careful that we don't get too close to the razor blades inside, because that would wreck the whole handle if we make contact with one of them. But hopefully it'll turn out to look quite nice. So anyway guys, if you haven't done so already, please subscribe. I'd really appreciate people subscribing, and feel free to share the videos around too, just to try and get more people in. It's not so much for the promotion of the brushes, it's just, making the brushes, and I like getting guys in and having a bit of chit chat as well. So yeah, please feel free to share the links around for YouTube and that as well, wherever you feel, and I'd really appreciate that. So yeah, so just give me a sec till I just check the chat, make sure I haven't missed nothing, and then we can go on from there. Yeah, you're a character, Chris, that's for sure. Yeah, I don't want too many sales, mate, or then it'll become like a job. I like it as a hobby. I do like to be, selling brushes on a fairly regular basis. But I don't want it to become a job, mate, otherwise the fun disappears. And then when you stop enjoying it, that's, it sort of spoils it. So I I want to make sure that I'm still enjoying it, selling enough to keep me a bit of pocket money and keep buying gear for me. I mean, there's a lot of consumables that you've got to go through, sandpapers and glues, and you know, you've got the machines and the equipment that you've got to use, and you know, there's a fair bit of cost in it all. But yeah, if I can just make enough to keep all that going, I'll be happy, guys. I don't plan on making it a full-time job. It's a bit of a hobby thing. I'm enjoying doing the live streams as well. It does become a little bit painful when you've got to do so much through the day, and then if I'm doing stuff in the workshop, I've got to clean up again to make sure that it's ready for the next stream. I've been doing my streams probably mostly every second night, but occasionally every third night, and I want to try and keep it like that. I will have a break. I won't be doing any streams from Friday through the weekend this week, because I'm having a boys weekend away up at Tin Can Bay. So we're going to be camping and having a few drinks around the campfire, telling a few stories, and maybe fly a couple of big model aeroplanes over the weekend as well. So I'm looking forward to that next weekend. It'll be my first break away for a little while, so yeah, I'm looking forward to that. We should have some good fun. But anyway, guys, I'm going to shut the shed door down now. Again, thanks for everybody coming into the stream. It's much appreciated. And here we go, shut the shed door down. Thank you for coming in the stream again. We'll catch you all on the next one, Thursday night, guys. Okay. So until then, we'll see you later. See you later. Didn't it work? Didn't work. I clicked the wrong mouse, didn't I? There we go. See you guys. Cheers till next time, next Thursday. See you then. Ta-ra. Bye-bye.